Okay, Disney versus Marvel Villains War, round 9. And yes, we're still on the remaster version, because again, most of the remastered versions of Disney versus Marvel Villains Wars are basically, the part 1 remaster versions is what GA Villain would consider to be the real canon story, like the official stuff. So, whatever, let's just get going before I get more a little tongue tie like Pokey Pig. Okay, the first one, a fight is the Sorcerer Society versus the Masters of Evil. So the Masters of Evil have arrived to the Forbidden Mountains to attack, until the Sorcerer Society have arrived to fight them off. I would say this is actually my favorite fight right here. Two factions duking it out on each other. Charge! Really? Yeah, even Baron Zemo's like, what the, WTF? Yeah, this is from Kronk's New Groove. If you saw my commentary on Disney Heroes vs. Villains, where I said that the sequel to Emperor's New Groove, which is Kronk's New Groove, lame. It's still lame. Out of all the animal potions, why a bunny? Well, that falcon just came out of nowhere. Which I think it's a falcon, which, I don't care. I just don't like Kronk's New Groove. You know how I feel about Disney straight-to-DVD sequels. Ooh. It's just that I am a cool look. Like he reacts like, ooh. Didn't see that coming. So I guess 3 is remaining. Go, Milzenrath! Fight this Marvel villain who I just don't know and don't care. Yep, there's bombs. I think skull bombs are more likely. Yep. Did that just make a handprint? That was weird. Since when do explosions make handprints? It's just weird. Hey, Venom's a rhinoceros. Huh? Okay, how big would that her form of a rhino be? Because it's kind of overshadowed Abomination. Oh, hey, there's Merlin. Dude, what the heck are you doing here? What, are you just traveling and you just didn't notice that you're in the Forbidden Mountains? Maybe I should have taken the left turn to Albuquerque. Imagine Merlin going traveling like Bugs Bunny would. Well, that knocked Abomination out, and all of a sudden she's a chicken. Why a chicken? What are you trying to give the Masters of Evil chickenpox or something? What, are you gonna peck them to death? And she got stepped on by that thing. 2 remaining. Yikes. A battle between 2 magic users. Well, I'm gonna miss you, Milzenrath. Now 1 remaining. Well, I Am a Cool is undead, so he's never been alive, so he probably would survive. So now they gotta get out of here. Maleficent shows up and for some reason just banished him back to the Netherworld. Or the Netherrealm, whatever. Yeah, I think it's the Netherworld. Oh, I don't know why she did that, but still my favorite fight there. So, okay, next fight. Demona versus MODOK. Now that she's got the, the Ultron designs in his possession, Xanatos sends Demona out to attack MODOK, along with AIM. Yeah, I still think he looks weird. Look at MODOK. His head is gigantic, but the only thing he's connected to his head is the tiny arms and legs. Like, if you know, like, Meet the Robinsons, you know that a Disney movie, Meet the Robinson, where it's like a time travel movie. Like, there is a scene where the Goob, who is the bowler hat guy, he was controlling that T-Rex, and he can't get to Lewis between those walls. Oh, it's like, hey, why aren't you getting them? It's like, well, it's just I have a big head. and little arms. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Master? Kinda like that. Look how tiny his little arms are. Compared to his head. Huh. So I guess he's got like mind control, I guess. I have not played the Avengers game, that's made by Square Enix, so I know that's where MODOK is like the main villain. I've seen the game through. I know it's got a lot of crap it's been talked about, but well, the only thing good about it is the animation style of the game. And that's just it. Even in the game, he still looks ridiculous. Demona wins. Next one, Avalanche and Captain Hook versus Malakit, the Dark Elf. I looked over of Malakit. Turns out, I guess he's an original character of Marvel that was only made as an evil, without redemption version of Loki. Okay, so, look at the plot. It's the, desiring the casket of ancient winters for herself. So, Maleficent sends out Captain Hook and Avalanche to retrieve it. I just love the Kingdom Hearts music. Hey, anything with Kingdom Hearts is awesome. So they arrive there, and okay, interesting fact. Even though I looked over if Malakit was a Norse mythology character, but turns out he's not. He's just made up by Marvel. But there is a thing called the Dark Elves. Actually, there's two types of elves in Norse mythology. There's the Light Elves and the Dark Elves. So the Light Elves reside in Alfheim, and the Dark Elves tongue-tied again, reside in Svartalfheim. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Okay, it's Svartalfheim. Kind of hard to pronounce it when everything's all Norse, that means. I'll leave the link down below for more information about the Dark Elves and the Light Elves. So, yeah, back to this fight. And I know that's the potion that Morgana used in Little Mermaid 2. I mean, how did Avalanche get that? Even Hook's confused, like, oh, it's Steve. How did you get the potion that Ursula had? Hey, I just keep it around. Sorry, I'm still kind of confused on how he got it. Well, it could have frozen him, but... So Avalanche became the Rock Titan. Huh. Kind of makes sense. I think kind of, sort of makes sense, because Avalanche can control the Earth, which is like the ground, and cause earthquakes, and the Rock Titan basically is like, the Titans are the gods before the gods, so I guess the Rock Titan is like the god of Earth, in a way. Malakit, I only know him from the Marvel movies called Thor: The Dark World, and the actor that played Malakit was... I forgot that dude's name. He's one of the actors that played Doctor Who. Yeah, he was a Doctor Who actor. So, yeah, just all I gotta say. Managed to beat the moat down. Yikes! That is just scary! David Hook is like, yeah, I'm out of here! Why not just use the clip of him freaking out first? Kind of like how he did with that crocodile after he got, hit by the wall and he jumped off the boat. Okay, next fight is, the Pack versus the Sinister Six. Well, Xanatos sends the Pack to retreat back to Gen-U Tech lab. So now the Sinister Six are, gonna fight them off. An army of Mysterios. I still haven't got to see Spider-Man, the MCU versions of the Spider-Man so far, but I heard they're really good, so hopefully I'll get the DVDs. And I especially hope to see Spider-Man Far From Home. It's where two other versions of Spider-Man team up with the MCU Spider-Man. I just thought it looks really cool, which you gotta admit. Huh. Actually, I also love this fight also. Again, it's a fight between two factions. The Pack, which is from Gargoyles, is my favorite show, and the Sinister Six from the Spectacular Spider-Man. My favorite Marvel cartoon, which is Marvel's answer to Batman the Animated Series. I mean, it's kind of sad we never got a season 3, plus they were planning for a third season and even movies of Spectacular Spider-Man. Which is kind of sad that they canceled it. Well, even though that's the younger version of Vulture, which is used from the 90s version, which is just still cheesy. Looks like Dr. Octopus is about to, take care of this. But it looks like Xanatos sends in one of the other Pack members. And looks like the Pack wins the next fight. Hades versus... who was that dude's name again? Oh, Hades and Doubt versus Dormammu and Venom. How can I forget? Duh! So Hades has the Triton after Ursula, died. So he has this demon snake called Doubt, which I looked so hard to find. I cannot find any Greek mythology character that is called Doubt. If anybody's an expert on Greek mythology, please let me know. I just don't want to watch the Hercules one. It was like Venom and I forgot that dude's... Baron Mordo, duh! I'm trying to summon Dormammu until Hades and Doubt showed up. Boom shakalaka! Looks like Dormammu's here, and at first I never thought of who he was until I learned that he's a demon. Like, oh! You're a demon! I should have known that. I guess I should have taken you seriously. But look at him now. He looks ridiculous. And he's like, wait, that dude is Dormammu? He is not how I pictured. What the heck? Yeesh. Okay, that was just goofy. I mean, look at him. He does not look that intimidating. Seriously. And looks like Hades just sends him back. Back to his own dimension, along with Venom. The curses! Hades and Venom wins the next fight. Negaduck versus the Green Goblin. Negaduck is tired of the Green Goblin being the new big man. He decides to fight him off. This is interesting. Hold on. What the heck is that thing that Negaduck just got out? What the heck is that? I was confused. What the heck is that thing? I mean, back when History Buff was making commentaries, he said this does not look like something from Disney. That looks like something from Family Guy, which, when you think about it, it does look more like something from Family Guy rather than Disney. Anyone want to agree with that? Let me know. Yeah, more technology. Whoa! Negaduck wins. It was like Hobgoblin's all that, and Harry Osborn too. I think I'm gonna stop right here. So see you guys in the next part.